20 Things You Might Not Have Known About Tom Brady. Tom Brady. 1. Tom Brady officially retired Wednesday as one of the best players in NFL history. 2. At 44 years old, Brady stepped away from the gridiron with 7 Super Bowl rings and 5 sulfur monoboride MVP awards. 3. Despite being one of the best-known players in the NFL, there are plenty of surprising facts about him. Tom Brady is one of the greatest to ever do it. And now, his NFL career is set in stone. The legendary quarterback officially announced his retirement from the NFL Tuesday after 22 seasons, 7 Super Bowl victories, and 3 NFL MVP awards. He will almost surely go down in history as the greatest quarterback in the history of professional football. Despite all of his fame and success, there are still some things you may not know about one of sports' most prominent figures. So Insider assembled a list of 20 facts you may not know about Brady. 1. Brady spent 2 years as a backup at the University of Michigan. Brady arrived in Ann Arbor as the 7th-string quarterback for the Michigan Wolverines. He spent 2 years backing up future NFL quarterback Brian Griese before winning the battle against Drew Henson to start under center during his junior season. Even after 2 successful years, Brady wasn't sure he would make it to the NFL, so he made a resume as a backup plan. 2. He was famously taken with the 199th overall pick in the 2000 NFL Draft. That's right. 198 players were selected in that year's draft class, including 6 other quarterbacks, before the New England Patriots took Brady in the 6th round, and it's safe to say it was the sleeper pick of the century. 3. He has played in more Super Bowls than any other player in NFL history. New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady, 12, celebrates with the Vince Lombardi Trophy after beating the Atlanta Falcons during Super Bowl 51 at NRG Stadium. Tom Brady appeared in 10 Super Bowls during his career, 4 more than any other player in NFL history. 4. And he's won more Super Bowls than any other player, or any single NFL franchise. Tom Brady won 7 Super Bowls in his 22 seasons. The New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers each have won 6. 5. He also won more than any other quarterback in the regular season. 6. Brady is one of the highest-paid players in NFL history. Brady earned nearly $300 million in his NFL career, good enough to make him one of the highest-paid players in the league's history. He also made millions each year through endorsement deals with companies like Under Armour, Intel, Beats by Dre, and Shields. 7. But he still made less money than his now ex-wife. Brady's earnings may sound enormous, but they're nothing compared to his ex-wife's. Gisele Bündchen, to whom he was married for 13 years, was the world's top-earning supermodel for 10 consecutive years and is reportedly on pace to make $1 billion in career earnings. 8. Brady has 2 sons and a daughter. 3 months into his relationship with Gisele, Brady learned that his ex-girlfriend was pregnant with his child. In addition to his eldest son, Jack, Brady and Bündchen went on to have a son, Benny, and a daughter, Vivian. 9. He has kept a very strict diet, and it's unclear whether Brady will stick to it in retirement. Brady's diet prevents them from eating sugar, dairy, and tomatoes. According to his personal chef, 80% of their food is vegetables, and they also eat avocado ice cream as a treat. Brady has published the TB12 method to teach others about his nuanced approach to diet and wellness. 10. He didn't train like a typical athlete. Unlike most other football players, Brady avoids traditional weight training and instead opts for resistance bands to increase pliability and flexibility. He believes long, soft muscles lead to peak performance. 11. And he does everything he can to keep his mind sharp. Brady uses brain exercises intended for people struggling with issues ranging from memory loss to cognitive damage with the hopes of improving his cognitive function. 12. He is ridiculously competitive. Past teammates had described instances in which Brady had broken ping-pong paddles and thrown backgammon boards across the room when he was losing. He also once gave his team a pep talk before a charity football game against a group of firefighters. 13. He sacrificed the better part of $100 million to make sure the Patriots were one of the best teams in the NFL. He would not enjoy playing with a team that couldn't compete for championships. 14. But he fell asleep in the locker room before his first Super Bowl. Clearly, the nerves didn't get to him. 15. Brady loved to drop F-bombs to relieve tension on the field. There's nothing that quite expresses the way I feel like that word, Brady said. 16. Despite his success with the Patriots, he long considered moving on to another franchise before making the jump. He and head coach Bill Belichick butted heads often throughout their time together, so the prolific quarterback took his talents elsewhere. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers won his services for the 2020 and 2021 seasons. 17. Giselle wanted him to retire since his days with the Patriots. 18. But he dominated the NFL throughout his 30s. 19. And he proved that he could still play amongst the best in his 40s. He blew former 40-year-old NFL players out of the water. 20. He intended to play until he was 45 years old, and he did exactly that. Brady's career longevity and success is unparalleled.